Hello everybody and welcome back to Very Biased Opinions. It's time for another round of Premier League predictions. We've only got 8 games to give you because 2 have been postponed. At the time of recording, there may be more, but fingers crossed there won't be. And I'm not giving any shout outs for those people that gave predictions for the previous round on Boxing Day. I'm going to do that on the next round of Premier League predictions. So let's just crack on with this. 8 games to go. We start with Crystal Palace versus Norwich City. Well, I think you can all agree Boxing Day was an amazing weekend or day of Premier League football. And if this round is even half as good as that, it should be pretty good. But I'm not expecting a classic here. Both sides have not been great lately, especially Norwich. They've been really, really poor. All that new manager bounce when Dean Smith arrived has really gone now. And you're just left with a team that's, unfortunately for Norwich fans, just not good enough to be in this Premier League. It's probably a good game for Palace to have Zaha miss because they're going to be far too good to win this game without him. Not expecting it to be brilliant at all. I just think it will be quite a routine win for Palace to get them back into winning ways. 2-0 to the Eagles. Southampton versus Tottenham Hotspur. Saints had a great win. Probably the biggest surprise on Boxing Day was Southampton's win over West Ham. Hasenhüttl played a 4-1-4-1 formation, and I'm expecting him to probably do the same against this Spurs side, but I do expect Spurs to be able to handle it a lot better than West Ham did. Walcott and Redmond will be pretty crucial for Southampton to provide the width and to try and get Spurs out of their shape. But that front three for Tottenham is looking pretty good, especially Lucas Moura. Harry Kane has found his goal-scoring touch as well. They're being well supported by the likes of Skip, Emerson Royal and Reguilon as well. Just think Spurs are going to be too good for this Saints side, and Tottenham are just playing too well at the moment. 2-0 win for the Spurs. Watford versus West Ham United. It's official. West Ham are officially off the boil. They have been pretty stale. That was even the words of Antonio. Pretty stale for the last few games. They're really missing that centre-back pairing of Zuma and Ogbonna. Diop and Dawson just aren't good enough really to be in there. Declan Rice is also suspended for this game. So it's really a game Watford should be fancying their chances of getting something out of it. And boy, do they need it. They should be fresh. They haven't played for a while. But I'm looking at it as 2 sides with pretty crap defences. Both of them look okay going forward. 2-2 draw. Leicester City versus Liverpool. Now, whatever you do not miss this game. We've already seen these 2 sides play out a classic in the Carabao Cup in the last couple of weeks. And Leicester just don't do boring. Brendan Rodgers, they were all at sea against Man City. Brendan Rodgers did change it to 5 at the back and they looked a lot better, albeit the game was lost, but they nearly got back into it. Maddison looked great. Leicester looked great on the counter-attack. And really Maddison is right back in form now. And everything he seems to do is pretty exceptional at the moment. And Liverpool have got their players out, as we know. The main one being Van Dijk. I've already touched on that before. And when he's not in the back 4, they are not as good a side. But Robertson is also missing as well. So this is all going to be about attacking. This is going to be your classic basketball game. You have a go, we have a go. And I really think this is going to be a bonkers game of football. I'm going to go for something crazy in my score here. Get ready. Leicester 3, Liverpool 4. Chelsea versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Well, we've gone from a classic in the last game of Leicester-Liverpool to this one being not much of a classic at all. I think this one could be a bit of a snooze fest, actually. Both sides don't really lose too many games, and both sides do make the games pretty tight. And I think Chelsea will certainly get back to that. They've been a bit too sloppy in recent weeks, and I think now that they've got Lukaku back, he could be the real difference maker in this game. Brighton, great side to watch. They were great against Brentford, and they finally took some chances, although it seems to be that they need to score worldies, or they just don't score at all. Brighton fans and Potter must be pulling their hair out and longing for someone who can just score some tap-ins for them. But they continue to be a good side to watch, and I think they will cause Chelsea some problems, but Chelsea will find a way. I'm backing Lukaku actually to get the winner in this one as well. I think he gave that Aston Villa defence a torrid time, and I think he's going to do the same here. 1-0 Chelsea, Lukaku for the winner. Brentford versus Manchester City. League leaders Man City just look unstoppable, don't they? This could be their 10th win in a row, which is pretty incredible for any side to do. But City seem to rack up these winning streaks for fun. It's going to be another death by 1,000 cuts for Brentford. Just anyone who goes up against City, it's just you feel like you're chasing shadows for such a long part of the game. City tore Leicester apart, then nearly gave it away, and then tore them apart at the end of the game as well. So I don't think Brentford have got much chance. Obviously, the home fans will be well up for it, but I just think Man City will control the game like they always do, and it will just be a matter of how many Man City score. It's really quite difficult to sum up Man City because it's the same thing every single week. I'm going for a 3-0 Man City win, no problem, for 10 wins in a row. Everton versus Newcastle United. So I don't know how Newcastle got on against Man U, because I'm actually filming this before that game has been played. Everton haven't played in a while. I'm not expecting this one to be a great game. Everton have gone into that kind of, they're missing some players, so they're just trying to keep the games tight, keep the game solid, and try and nick whatever they can out of it. Newcastle have also tried to be like that, but with very little success. And it's just about them limping towards the line to see who they can get in January, as I keep saying over and over again. I do see this one a game where Newcastle will get a point. Doesn't help them too much, but all points are precious for them at this stage of the season. I see it being a frustrating one for Everton and the Goodison fans. I see it being a 1-1 draw. Manchester United versus Burnley. Well, just like what I said for the Newcastle game, I haven't seen Manchester United's game versus Newcastle. And I haven't seen Manchester United play in a while, and that could be the same for Burnley. So I'm not really too sure what the state of the squads are and who is available. You know how Burnley will try to challenge this Manchester United side. They'll try and go up against them, bully them, try and be direct and put pressure on that back four, which has been dodgy. Man United, I don't think this is going to be a straightforward game for them, but I do think that with the quality in their side, they'll find a way to win it, and I think that they will put Burnley under enough pressure, and they'll make some mistakes, and the likes of Ronaldo will be sniffing around. I'll back him to get another goal. Don't really see too much for Burnley in this one. I'm going for a 2-0 Manchester United win. And that will do it for this round of Premier League predictions. I hope that you did enjoy it. I hope you all had a great Christmas. Please hit like, hit subscribe, and leave your comments and predictions down below. I'll be back very soon with more videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.